Hey, oh, hey. Hey, I'm Sam Goodwin with Hocoa, your home repair network, San Diego's #1 live and local home repair network. And today I brought Glenn Domingo. He's a insurance agent at Farmers Insurance. And the big question everybody wants to know is, what does insurance do for me, Glenn? And why don't you tell us first about your insurance business? How did you get into the insurance business?
Thanks. Yeah, and thanks for inviting me over, Sam. I appreciate it. Our practice has been in existence for 22 years, and it's a family practice. Jennifer, my wife, and the girls do the social media and different things from the East Coast, but we have also a staff of, there's a total of 4 of us in the office and 2 outside. How I got into the business, I found myself, my degree was in hospitality management.
Okay.
So serving people is natural for me. I saw it growing up. In other ways, serving is just part of the DNA. And I got back into the hotel business. That was my degree, hotel and restaurant travel management, because it was out of like necessity, desperation. Well, I find myself a general manager of a restaurant stuck in 4 walls, and I wasn't happy. I knew that always being outside in sales would help me and to grow. I'm a little bit of an entrepreneur, and really on my hands and knees praying, bro. And I opened up the paper, and there was an opportunity to be a farmer's insurance agent. I knew my uncle was an agent.
Oh, cool.
But he was up in LA. And I interviewed with a gentleman named Merrill Jessup, a legend at Farmers Insurance. He passed me on to a district manager named Mark Walling, who was in Laguna Hills at the time. And I was doing both. I was bartending and getting this business launched. And as soon as the numbers made sense, I went full time. And it's been 22 years and I haven't looked back.
Wow, 22 years in the insurance business. That's pretty cool. That's pretty amazing. What are the things that you primarily focus on in insurance? What's the ideal client? Who do you service?
Okay. So our mix really is more of the personal lines, families, grandparents, and that is the majority. I'd say 75% of our business is through that. We love doing commercial insurance, and but the auto, home, umbrella is really the basis of our business. Families. We also do, of course, earthquake, flood insurance, jewelry floaters, ATVs, some of those things that you don't think of, boats, motorhomes. So again, property and casualty insurance. We also do business insurance. Life insurance is an aspect that I truly come to heart with. And so people really recognize the Farmers Insurance brand by being a single source provider.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So it's not just, hey, I'm going to insure my car, but whether you're a renter or a homeowner, but like you said, life events, and we talked about that earlier before we went live, but some of the biggest pride that you have in your business is the multi-generational life cycles of
and that's the uniqueness of my business, I believe, because you're a lifelong client. And also we look for the confident planner, people that might have multiple cars, might have an investment property, but they understand the the importance of insurance, and also having an umbrella policy to encompass these things. Those are the ideal clients. They, if I try to sell by price, I'm going to lose by price. Right. Okay, so the added value with our clients is you're going to get a 75 to 80% first ring response. So you're going to have someone live. Okay. We have a toll-free number, 866-486-FARM is our toll-free number. Staff of 4 licensed and appointed agents within our agency. We do birthday calls. We don't send out birthday messages. You'll get a birthday call from Jennifer, Leanne, Letitia, or myself. So these are the little things that people find value in. And again, people out there that go to the 800 numbers, those are good companies for some aspects, but when you're looking for a holistic insurance approach, an agency, a personal agent is the way to go.
Yeah. And what are some of the, insurance is an interesting thing. I know the title of this Facebook Live on my page is, what is insurance? Why is it important for me? What does my insurance do for me? But what are some of the strange things that people have tried to insure with you or call you about?
Okay. And let me do a little plug for your business really quick. It's important to maintain your home. Hocoa has a great network of professionals out there that will, you want to take pride and maintain your home, such as taking your car in for an oil change. You might want to call in a plumber, one of your networks, once every couple of years.
Yeah, just to do a whole house plumbing inspection.
Yes.
And recommend if they see any kind of deterioration in terms of valves or before it becomes, oh my gosh, we have a flood.
Absolutely. Or you might see a rotting patio furniture, and your carpenters can take care of that. Being a smart consumer and homeowner is really to take pride, to look at foreseen accidents that might occur.
Right.
But again, going back to your question, what are some of the funny things that people have tried to insure? A story when I was first an agent and being eager and naive and not understanding like how if a person's very eager to get an insurance product, why? I didn't dig deep.
Yeah.
I thought maybe they want something. Had a homeowner in San Clemente, invited me to his home, seemed very nice and intelligent. Hey, I need to get a home insurance policy, and then we're going to have you ride all these different cars in the parking lot. And I go, wow, this is great. I do that, and about a couple of months later, there's a claim, and I dig deep into the claim. The claim was $250,000. I go, what happened? The ex-wife peeked her head into the home. This is the story, and she got bit by the Rottweiler, and the Rottweiler bit her face. And I was, oh my gosh, this could be terrible. 2 weeks later, I thought it'll settle down. I go to see how they're doing.
Right.
All the cars, the whole place was empty.
Wow.
So there's a lot of fraud involved in our business, and that's why sometimes our rates are not stable. You can go to prison for insurance fraud. So that's just one weird incident that happened to me. Another incident is I go to a home and I do a farmers friendly review. Great home in the Laguna Hills area. He goes, Glenn, can you insure my $300,000 of gold bullion in my house?
Hold on a second here. Hold on a second here. 300, I mean, what? Are you kidding me?
So those items, money, jewelry, certain items have limits on a basic homeowner's policy in California. Why? Because those items are usually stolen. So there's a propensity of loss or theft with certain items, jewelry and money being that. We did suggest to get a safety deposit box at a bank that should be secure, and also he had a very good safe at home. So we couldn't insure the bullion. I'm sure Lloyd's might pick it up, but if you're insuring money, you're paying a premium. You're paying a premium, so.
Yeah. Now, what about earthquake insurance? Because we haven't, knock on wood, here in San Diego, we haven't had a major earthquake, but I hear a lot. The big one's coming, right?
Yeah.
What about earthquake insurance? Tell us a little bit about that.
There are some outside sources for earthquake, but the majority of the underwriting community in California with homes, big players, State Farm, Allstate, Farmers, Liberty, all of the players, they use the California Earthquake Authority. Okay. It is not covered under your basic home policy. It's an additional policy. They're in surplus right now. Why I know they're in surplus? Because they're putting a lot of money into advertising. Mm-hmm. They're giving us a lot of leeway. They've released rates. Lowered rates, and they've also changed with the deductible. Back in the day when Northridge happened, they said 15% deductible. So if you had a $300,000 home and you had a 15% deductible, 45 grand. Yeah, they've lowered that. You don't even have to come out of pocket. Just you have to have that amount of damage before your policy triggers. Okay. So any homeowners issued renters policy, condo policy will automatically have an offer from the California Earthquake Authority for earthquake. Okay. Do I do it for a lot of renters? No, to be frank with you. Personal property might fall, but it's still going to be okay.
Yeah,
it's really the
it's
structure.
The structure, right? So if you're a landlord, if you're an owner, you have a commercial policy, it might not cover earthquake. Is that true?
In some events, in some cases, yes. Again, it's separate. If you're a landlord, you want to make certain we insured someone in our group. Tony Beja with his investment property. Yeah, Tony and Liz, and they said, hey, this is an investment. I want to cover the peril of earthquake, so we're
Yeah.
able to do that as
Oh,
well.
that's good. That's good. I mean, those are the important things that you want to know about. Now, if somebody had any questions or they wanted to get in touch with you, what's the best way to get in touch with you or one of your staff at your office?
Again, our toll-free number, it's very easy, 866-486-FARM. FARM is 3276. It's also the end of my cell phone number, 949-933-FARM, 3276. But if you just Google my name, or if you Google Farmers Insurance Oceanside, I'll be the top ranking agent there, or Glenn Domingo, Glenn Domingo, you Google my name, you'll find me on the top of the searches.
Yeah, and feel free to comment below in this post or share it if you know of anybody that might need some information about insurance. My name is Sam Goodwin with Hocoa, your home repair network. Glenn, thank you so much for joining us
Thank you, Sam.
today. I appreciate it.
Thank you,
It's
sir.
a lot of fun, and we hope to see you next time.